Hey guys, what's up? I am back with another speed test. So in this video, we'll be doing the speed test comparison between the iPhone 14 Pro versus the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra 5G, and this phone is powered by Qualcomm Snapdragon 865 Plus SoC with a 12GB of RAM, while the iPhone 14 Pro is powered by latest Apple A16 Bionic SoC with a 6GB of RAM. So on the back we have a triple cameras on both phones, and iPhone has 48 megapixel f1.8 aperture with sensor shift OIS main camera. Also we have 12 megapixel ultra wide and a 12 megapixel telephoto lens, which give you a 3x optical zoom with OIS, while the Note 20 Ultra has a 108 megapixel f1.8 aperture with OIS main camera. We have 12 megapixel ultra wide and a 12 megapixel which is a periscope lens, which give you a 5x optical zoom with OIS. And the back on both phones is made up of glass. We have a dual ion glass on the iPhone versus a Corning Gorilla Glass Victus on the Note 20 Ultra. And the frame of the Note 20 Ultra is made up of aluminium, while iPhone has a stainless steel frame. We have a completely flat frame versus a rounded frame on the Note 20 Ultra. And Note 20 Ultra, it is almost a 3-year-old smartphone from Samsung. We have our S Pen, which you don't find on the iPhone. Also we have USB Type-C versus a lightning port on the iPhone. Also we have a stereo speakers on both phones. So I am very excited to see that how is the iPhone 14 Pro is gonna stack up against the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. So now let's quickly boot both of these phones up at the same time, and iPhone is running on iOS 16.5 while Note 20 Ultra is running on One UI 5.1, which is based on Android 13. So iPhone is faster when it comes to booting up, as you can see, and Samsung is way behind than the iPhone. And now the Samsung, it is also done. So you can see we have 4 or 5 second difference between these devices when it comes to booting up. And iPhone 14 Pro has a 6.1 inch Full HD Plus Super Retina XDR OLED display with 120Hz refresh rate. Also on the top we have a dynamic island, while the Note 20 Ultra has a 6.9 inch Quad HD Plus dynamic AMOLED with LTPO 120Hz refresh rate. We have Infinity O display on the top, as you can see, and Note 20 Ultra has a curved display, so it feels more premium over the iPhone 14 Pro. So guys, everything's closed up in the background. No application is running in the background. Also we have same Wi-Fi network on both phones, and the first application we have is the phone dialer, slightly faster on the iPhone. Settings, that is very close. So now let's go to the display. So we have adaptive 120Hz refresh rate, as you can see, limit frame rate option. So now check out some more apps. Now let's start off with the Amazon shopping. That is very similar. So now let's see scrolling. Feels absolutely smooth, as you can see. 120Hz, it is working absolutely fine. So now let's open this. Also very similar. So now check out some games application. Now let's see Candy Crush Saga. That is very similar. Instagram, slightly faster on the 14 Pro. Let's spin out. Slightly faster. That is very close. Again, you guys are the judge of the speed test. Snapchat, faster on the Samsung. Spotify, faster on the iPhone. And now let's see Temper 2. And Temper 2, it is faster on the Note 20 Ultra because we have a pop-up on the iPhone. You can see. So now let's see PUBG Mobile on both phones. Big game, Apple A16 versus Snapdragon 865 inside the Note 20 Ultra. So A16 is slightly faster, as you can see. Also in that game we have smooth graphics with extreme frame rate versus a smooth graphics with 90 FPS, and the gaming performance, it is miles better on the iPhone 14 Pro. And now let's check out Twitter, slightly faster on the iPhone. Zedge, and that one faster on the Note 20 Ultra because Zedge always open up more faster on Android phones. So now let's see Subwoofer. iPhone is slightly faster. So last I'm launching the cameras on both phones, default camera application. Let's see which one is faster. So the iPhone, it is little faster as compared to the Note 20 Ultra. So now let's look at the front facing camera. You can see iPhone has a 12 megapixel f1.9 aperture selfie camera, while Note 20 Ultra, I think we have a 12 megapixel. So the selfie camera, it is miles better on the iPhone 14 Pro. Now let's see internet browsing speed. So I am seeing for Samsung internet on the Note 20 Ultra versus a Safari internet on the iPhone 14 Pro. So now let's see wikipedia.org, and now let's open this. Very similar, scrolling feels absolutely smooth. So next on the list is apple.com. I accidentally click faster on the Note 20 Ultra, but you can see iPhone is taking a lot of time. So iPhone is slower as compared to the Samsung, and scrolling wise absolutely smooth. And now let's open this at the same time. This time iPhone is taking the lead by a little bit. So now check out RAM management on both phones, and Note 20 Ultra has a 12 GB of RAM versus 6 on the iPhone. Phone dialer, settings. Now let's see Amazon shopping, and now let's see Candy Crush Saga. Let's see Instagram, Pinout, Snapchat, Spotify, Temper 2, and now let's see PUBG, and now let's see Twitter, Zedge, Subway Surfer. So far both phones is perform excellent in the RAM management. And last, we're back to the internet browser where we left, as you can see. And guys, over I have to say regarding the apps opening speed, and the iPhone 14 Pro as well as Note 20 Ultra, both devices is perform head to head in system based applications as well as in games. As you can see in PUBG, we have 1 second difference between these devices, although the performance in the long term it is more stable on the iPhone 14 Pro, but Samsung Note 20 Ultra is perform really good, and thanks to Samsung One UI 5.1 optimization. So in terms of the RAM wise, in that area, and both phones perform excellent in the RAM management, not a single refresh on both phones. Now let's talk about the battery sizes, and Note 20 Ultra has a 4500 mAh battery size with a 25 watt fast charging support, but in the box we are getting a 15 watt fast charger, while the iPhone 14 Pro has a 3200 mAh battery size with a 20 watt fast charging support, but again no charger in the box. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you like this interesting speed test. So do let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe to my channel for daily tech videos like this, and I will see you in my next video. Peace out.